Kann ja nicht jeder happy durch die Welt laufen. So. Ja, jetzt wir gehen mal zu Booth. Wie kann ich denn laufen? Seitdem ich den Controller benutze, muss ich ein bisschen gucken. Kann ich hier überhaupt laufen? Der knackt auch ganz schön laut. Egal. So, schauen wir doch mal. Ach, da sind ja schon meine beiden Lieblinge. Na komm her, erst den schnieke Herrn.
You again. What do you want?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Stufe 4, okay. Gut zu wissen. Da sollte der Cursor nicht sein.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Auch Stufe 5. Ne, warte mal, auch Stufe 5? Das dauert ja noch ewig. Ach. Dann werde ich sie und den lieben Pfaffen wohl zuletzt aussaugen. Schade.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Neue Untersuchung. Ghoulgräber. Ja, alles fürs Blut. Von mir aus.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Das ist echt die beste Ehefrau, die ich kenne. Ja, schön.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Ich glaube, es wird langsam Zeit, dass hier so ein bisschen ein Punisher die ganzen Gangs aufmischt. Wobei ich hier nur eine sehe. Von den Kommunisten habe ich noch nichts gehört. Also gehört schon, aber nicht gesehen. Gut,
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have...
bla, was hat sie denn? Gewöhnlicher Griff, und Munition und weiß ich auch nicht. Federn, alles was ich jetzt nicht unbedingt brauche. Achso. Verkaufen möchte ich ja gar nichts. Ja, schön. Ach, ich habe gar nicht nach Sean gefragt, ne?
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Nun gut. Läuft hier vorne noch einer rum? Ja, hier geht's gar nicht weiter. Okay. Dann gucke ich doch mal am besten. Da will ich doch gar nicht hin. So. Ach, die kenne ich ja noch gar nicht. Stimmt. Das ist der Archer. Woodbeat. Ach, den habe ich in der Gasse getroffen. Stimmt, der hat ja seinen Sohn gesucht. Okay. Wenn ich jetzt wüsste, wo der rumläuft. Was ist das mit diesem Cursor immer? Na gut. Karte. Karte? So eine Karte wäre nicht schlecht. Danke. So. Wir müssen hier hinten hin. Finde Hampton an den East End Docks. Okay, ich laufe hier noch ein bisschen rum und gucke, ob hier noch irgendwer rumläuft, den ich noch nicht zusammengelabert habe. Mit dem habe ich ja in der vorletzten Folge geredet. Lief hier hinten nicht noch irgendwo einer rum? Da war Stella. Da ist doch noch wer. Da ist Archer. Ja, setz dich mal, alter Mann.
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have. You need to remember the days you still had beliefs.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day, people trusted the Wet Boot Boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a gang member.
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Any remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout if you catch my meaning.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog, don't you?
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though. Despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness, it's poorly masked disgust. When everything turns to shit, we all have to eat a spoon or two.
With everything that's happened recently, the war, Spanish flu, I must concede that these are difficult times.
A few nights ago, I saw a kid eating a rat. He was right in front of one of those abandoned houses nearby. Just chewing on a living rat's insides.
Yummy.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbead? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
Also er wird auch sterben. Denn er gehört ja zu Gang. Oder gehörte. Rein aus Prinzip.
Goodbye, sir.
Also haben wir hier 3 Gangmitglieder. Stufe, was habe ich jetzt gesagt? Sehe ich ihn noch? Ich sehe ihn nicht. Sie sind da. Also er ist Stufe 3, Stufe 4 und Stufe 5. Das ist ja blöd. Ich bin immer noch Stufe 2, ne? Ja. Bin ich ja noch sehr unfähig dazu, die zu mesmerisieren. Das hier mit dem Cursor. Das nervt hart. Und das sieht... Ach, das ist eine Ratte. Ja, das sind Ratten. Okay. Keine Ghule. Keine Skulls. Na gut. Ich würde gerne laufen. Wie kann ich... So kann ich nicht laufen.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
Gehen wir doch noch mal zu Stella rein. Vielleicht kriegen wir jetzt was Neues.
Good evening, Mrs.
Of course.
Kein Ding. Ich lade mich selber ein.
Can't remember the last time I had a...
So.
What can I do for...
Haben wir was Neues hier? Nö. Nein.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of you.
Scheiße. Ja, hier geht's raus.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep.
Das ist doof. Okay, dann nochmal zu Rufus.
Evening.
Da hatten wir alles. Wieso kriege ich keine
Do you know
Hinweise?
a man?
Ach, das hatte ich auch schon.
So long, Rufus.
Ich denke, ich sollte nach den Nebenquests, wie viel haben wir da jetzt? Oh, okay, das sind gar nicht wenig. Aber zu der kann ich ja... Ach ja, stimmt, da sind jetzt einfach ein paar zugekommen. Totengräber finden. Ach ja, die Plakate aufhängen. Den Gin holen. Was ist für ihn? Ach ja, genau, die Blume hinlegen. Und das, da helfe ich beiden mit. Das ist cool. Der alte Sack und die guten Manieren habe ich schon fertig. Alles klar. Das heißt, in der nächsten Folge geht's an die Nebenquests. Denn wir haben jetzt hier mit allen geredet. Und ich das hier... Ah, das ist ja schrecklich. Ewig diesen Cursor. Wieso habe ich einen Cursor? Das ist nicht... Das ist suboptimal. Egal. Also, in der nächsten Folge machen wir Nebenquest. Dann bis gleich.